Hey there, space explorers. I'm Alex, your kid astronaut guide, and welcome to our epic adventure through the solar system. Imagine if you could blast off from Earth right now, whoosh, and zoom past planets that look like giant, colorful balls in the sky. Isn't that amazing? Today we're going to discover super fun facts about our cosmic neighborhood. Buckle up, because our rocket is fueled and ready. As we launch from this beautiful blue planet we call home, remember Earth is the only place we know with oceans, animals, and yummy ice cream. But out there, even cooler stuff awaits. Get ready to meet the moon, our silvery friend that's always tagging along on Earth's trips around the sun. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Rocket whoosh sound. Next, we'll touch down on the moon and bounce around its craters. Whoa, look at us go. We've left Earth behind and we're heading straight for the moon. Did you know the moon isn't a planet? It's Earth's loyal sidekick, orbiting us every 27 days. That's like going around a super huge racetrack. And get this, the moon has no air, so if you jumped, you'd float super high, but you'd need your space suit to breathe. Imagine bouncing like on a giant trampoline. Boing sound, the moon's covered in craters from ancient space rocks that went bump in the night billions of years ago. Some are as big as small countries. Our moon landings, like with astronauts Neil and Buzz, showed us it's dusty and gray, but oh so magical at night. As we get closer, I can see those footprints still there from the Apollo missions. Cool, right? But don't linger too long. Next up, we're firing engines to the red planet Mars. Hold on tight. Touchdown on Mars. Hello, rusty red world. Mars is the fourth planet from the sun and looks like a giant fireball, but it's actually cold, like freezer cold, with temperatures dropping to -80 degrees. Why red? Iron in the soil, just like rust on your bike. Imagine a whole planet that's one big playground of red sand dunes. And whoa, Mars has the biggest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, taller than 3 Mount Everests stacked up. Eruption whoosh. It also has huge canyons deeper than the Grand Canyon. Scientists think there might be water frozen under the ground, and maybe even tiny microbes. Rovers like Curiosity are exploring right now, taking selfies and finding rocks. Wouldn't it be fun to drive a Mars rover? But time to zoom on, past this red wonder to the bumpy asteroid belt. Get ready for some space rocks. Dodging asteroids like in a cosmic video game. Welcome to the asteroid belt, a ring of rocky leftovers from the solar system's baby days, between Mars and Jupiter. There are millions of them, from tiny pebbles to dwarf planet-sized Ceres, which has more fresh water frozen inside than all of Earth's oceans combined. Imagine that space ice for everyone's lemonade. Crunch sound, most are made of metals and rocks, and sometimes they team up to form shooting stars when they burn up in our atmosphere. Scientists think asteroids might hold clues to how planets formed, like scattered puzzle pieces. Our ship weaves through safely. Phew, no bumps here. As we escape the belt, get set for the king of planets, Jupiter, the gassy giant that's bigger than all other planets smooshed together. It's going to be a stormy ride. Jupiter ahead, look at that massive ball of gas. It's the largest planet, so big it could fit 1,300 Earths inside, but it has no solid ground, just swirling clouds of hydrogen and helium like a never-ending storm party. The most famous is the Great Red Spot, a hurricane that's raged for over 300 years, bigger than Earth. Winds there whip around at 400 miles per hour. Whoosh. Storm Rumble Jupiter has over 90 moons, including Europa with a hidden ocean under its ice. Maybe life swims there. And don't forget the bands of colors from different weather zones. Astronauts' probes like Juno are spying on its secrets. Feels like flying into a cotton candy tornado, right? But Jupiter protects us inner planets from comets by grabbing them with its gravity. Thanks, big guy. Now let's spin over to its neighbor, Saturn, with those incredible rings. Ooh, Saturn's rings. Aren't they the prettiest jewelry in space? This gas giant is sixth from the sun, lighter than water so it could float in a bathtub. Its rings are made of billions of icy snowballs and rock bits, some as small as snowflakes, others like houses, all orbiting like a hula hoop that never falls off. Twinkle sound, they stretch wider than 4 Earths but are super thin, only about 30 feet thick in places, thinner than a pizza. Saturn has over 80 moons, like Titan with its own atmosphere thicker than Earth's, full of orange haze and lakes of liquid methane. Imagine skating on alien goo. The rings might be leftovers from smashed moons long ago, so sparkly and magical. As we glide past, next is Uranus, the side-flipped ice giant. Get ready to roll. rolling into view, Uranus, the quirky ice giant. It's seventh from the sun and spins on its side, like it's doing a sideways tumble. Why? Maybe a huge crash with an Earth-sized object billions of years ago knocked it over. Imagine seasons lasting 21 years each. Talk about a long winter. Uranus is made of water, ammonia, and methane ices, giving it a pale blue-green color, like a frozen swimming pool. It has faint rings, discovered by surprise, and 27 known moons named after Shakespeare characters, like Titania, the fairy queen. Winds here breeze at 300 miles per hour, but it's super cold, minus 370 degrees. Shiver Sound, Voyager 2 zipped by in 1986 and found weird magnetic fields. So unique. Now, onto the windiest world, Neptune. Hold your hat. Neptune, the farthest gas giant, wow, such a deep blue beauty. Eighth from the sun, it's windy like a constant hurricane, with gusts up to 1,200 miles per hour, faster than a speeding bullet train. That's because of its hot core heating the air inside. Howl wind sound. The color comes from methane absorbing red light, leaving the blues shining. It has the strongest winds in the solar system and storms like the Great Dark Spot, big enough to swallow Earth. Neptune's moon Triton orbits backwards and has geysers shooting nitrogen gas, like a cosmic fountain. Discovered in 1846 by math alone, before telescopes spotted it. So mysterious. We've reached the edge of the main planets. But wait, there's more. Next, we'll visit tiny Pluto and then zoom to the stars for the real wow moment. Out in the chilly Kuiper belt, here's Pluto. Once a planet, now a dwarf, but still super cool. It's smaller than our moon, with a rocky, icy surface that's freezing at minus 375 degrees. Pluto has a big heart-shaped glacier of nitrogen ice that changes seasons, like blushing from the sun's faraway kisses. Sparkle sound, it dances with its moon Charon in a weird spin. They always face each other like best friends. Pluto's day lasts 6 Earth days, and it orbits the sun in 248 years. One Pluto year could see you grow up and have kids. New Horizons probe visited in 2015 and found mountains of water ice taller than the Rockies. Imagine sledding there. Even as a dwarf, Pluto rules its corner. Now, let's leave the solar system behind and rocket to the sparkling stars. The real showstoppers await. Beyond Pluto, the stars. Our sun is just one of about 100 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy, like grains of sand on a beach. Stars twinkle because Earth's air wiggles their light like a shaky flashlight. The closest star, Proxima Centauri, is 4 light-years away. If you could travel at light speed, it'd still take 4 years. Imagine that road trip. Twinkle chimes, some stars are red giants, puffed up like balloons. Others blue hot like blowtorches. They come in pairs dancing together or explode as supernovas, forging gold and silver in their blasts. The stuff in your jewelry came from star poofs. Look up at night. You're seeing history from thousands of years ago. Stars make the universe feel endless and magical. But wait, the grandest wonder is our galaxy and beyond. Prepare for the ultimate. Here it is, the climax. Our Milky Way galaxy, a barred spiral home to 100 to 400 billion stars, stretching 100,000 light-years wide. We're in a quiet neighborhood arm, orbiting the center every 225 million years, like a super slow merry-go-round. Galactic hum galaxies collide and merge, but gently, forming new stars in nurseries of gas clouds called nebulae, where baby stars are born sparkling. The Andromeda Galaxy is our neighbor, heading our way for a future dance in 4 billion years. And the universe, it's expanding with trillions of galaxies, bigger than we can dream. Isn't that mind-blowing? From tiny Pluto to galaxy giants, space shows us how small yet amazing we are. Now, as our adventure peaks, it's time to head home, but the wonder never ends. And we're home, back on Earth after our solar system spin. What an adventure! We bounced on the moon, roved red Mars, dodged asteroids, swirled with Jupiter's storms, sparkled in Saturn's rings, rolled with Uranus, howled on Neptune, heart-eyed Pluto, and gazed at stars and galaxies. Space is full of wonders that make you go, wow. Remember, the universe is 13.8 billion years old, born in a Big Bang and still unfolding stories. You can be a space explorer too. Look up at night, draw planets, or dream big. Thanks for joining me, Alex, on Space Explorers. If you loved these facts, hit like, subscribe for more cosmic fun, and comment your favorite planet below. Keep wondering what's next in space. Until our next launch, stars above, cheerful music fade,